This week,
Tri-M hosts their final coffee house of the year.
freshmen explore the upper campus.
Water polo plays their closest match of the season.
Seniors celebrate the end of the year.
Badminton sends off their seniors.
Froyo takes over McHenry. All of that and more
On the Warrior Weekly.
Good morning, Warriors, and welcome to this week's edition of the Warrior Weekly, presented by Warrior Student Media. I'm Hayden Stone.
And I'm Ari Juarez. This week and next week, Warrior Student Media will be celebrating our seniors in each episode.
This week, the freshmen take a peek of the upper campus, get some froyo at McHenry's Yogis, preview some senior events, and swing some rackets with badminton.
But first, we drink some coffee and listen to some local talent at Tri-M's annual coffee house.
On Friday, April 19th, Tri-M hosted the last coffee house of the year in the upper campus cafeteria. The event was black tie themed, encouraging both performers and audience members to wear formal attire.
It was good, honestly. I think this was a solid theme. We have a lot of different themes for every coffee house every year. There's 2 per year. But I think this one was really good. Everyone was all dressed up in their formal wear, and it had a very, sophisticated vibe to it. A couple of the singers sang these really good jazz songs, and it really suited the vibe. So yeah, it was a nice theme, I think.
Coffee House brings a unique energy to the upper campus. The event is a laid-back way for students to showcase their talents.
It's kind of like a jazz club where you can play with your friends, sing a song, play your instrument, or even write a poem, read them. And it's just an event to bring people together through music.
The open mic format means that anyone can perform anything they want, which gives the audience a range of exciting performances.
Just seeing all of the performances, listening to all this kind of music, it's very fun.
Tri-M's Coffee House provides students with an accepting environment to share their passion for music or writing, whether it's their first time on stage or their 20th.
The thing that I love about Coffee House is anybody can perform. It doesn't matter if you are in a music class or not. Anybody can get up and perform. So there have been some kids who have never sung in public before that to get up and they're like, this is my time and this is when I'm going to do it. And it's lovely to see that, and it's spectacular to see the support of everybody who's there for some of these first-time performers. But you will see solos, you will see duets, you will see singing, you will hear instrumental musicians play. You might even hear some poetry.
The final concert of the year is the Choir's Pop Show, which will take place on May 14th. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we're Layla Moreno, Madison Harvey, Grace Mueller, and Kira Kearns.
I'm Caden Bunting.
And I'm Carter Neiman. Next, every year the freshmen take a trip over to Upper Campus.
The annual sneak peek was hosted by Leadership in Action. Warrior Student Media was there to capture it all.
On Friday, April 26th, freshmen were guided by Leadership in Action students during the Upper Campus sneak peek. This event gave the current freshman campus inhabitants an in-depth tour of their school for the next 3 years.
It's really a way for freshmen as they transition into the upper campus to come and get a sneak peek at the campus at various facets of it. So we have a morning planned for that. It's really to intentionally have them be able to get a look and feel and walk around and talk to people who are familiar with the building, so that kind of ease their anxieties about coming over to the larger campus next year.
Guided by their Leah AIM leaders, freshmen were able to get a look into what life at the upper campus is truly like.
I think students really resonate with learning from students. So for example, one of our stations is a Q&A, and in that Q&A, students will ask our senior and then actually our junior future leadership and action students as well, questions about what it's like to be a student at the upper campus. I think hearing it from a peer can be really beneficial. So they play a huge role in the success of this event.
Leah student Isaiah Garcia explains the impact this event has on both the freshmen and their senior leaders.
I think it's just we have our own seniors leading our own freshmen, so we got the highest group of the high schoolers leading the lowest group of high schoolers, and it's cool because we can all make a connection and a group of friends. It's kind of the final all right, well, we're gonna bring you guys up to like what we've gone through for the past 3 years, and we're gonna share our experiences to kind of help you out in that too. So it's it was kind of like the final, like, this is everything we have. So here it is. We'll tell you about it.
This event not only benefits the freshmen, but also serves as a sneak peek for current juniors planning to take leadership and action next year.
One big thing for Leah is not only are we mentoring the freshmen, but they're also giving the junior students who are going to be leadership and action students next year kind of their own sneak peek of what it's like. So they're going to be shadowing the seniors, getting a taste of what leadership action truly looks like from a student perspective, and really helping them become accustomed to growing into their own leadership as they move forward to seniors next year.
Being one of the pinnacle events for senior leaders, the Upper Campus Sneak Peek was a work well paid off, giving junior leaders and incoming sophomores a feel for what is to come next year. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly were Riley Byron, Cameron Bork, Maddie Spencer, and Caden Bork.
I'm Emberlyn Carlson.
And I'm Danilo Loferenko. The water polo team had a busy week last week.
Warriors celebrated their senior night on April 25th.
Sectionals coming up, the water polo team talks about how well they play and the chemistry on the team. Sophomore Miles Wagner talks about his favorite part of playing on the team and why they play so well together.
Yeah, I think we all work really well together. We're really good friends. We have like pasta parties before every game, so we get to know each other really well in and out of the pool. I love the tradition of water polo, and everyone who graduates, they keep coming back, and it's like a big family, and it's just a constant thing.
Next, Miles talks about how well the team works together.
Yeah, we always start off a little rough, but then we start to work together really well, and I think we're working pretty well together. We have a good team right now, so I think we're doing pretty good.
Senior Lucy Gona talks about the team chemistry, how they play together.
I will definitely say that the team chemistry is there. You know, right now we've got 6 seniors, including myself, and every time we get in the pool, we all understand each other. At times, we don't even have to speak in order to communicate in the pool. So.
Next, Ulysses talks about his favorite part of the team.
My favorite part is definitely the amount of action that we have in the pool. You know, like it's a contact sport. There's a lot of tough things going on, and just the satisfaction when you score, especially over someone, it's there.
Senior Ulysses Gona talks about how the team has progressed throughout the year in his opinion.
I think that at the beginning of the season, we did have some choppy games, but I believe that now we've kind of cleaned that up, and we've actually worked together with the chemistry that we have, and I think we've improved a lot since the beginning.
Lastly, Goy talks about how the team started, what they're doing now, and how they hope to plan for sectionals.
The team has done great this year. They've really come together and have just tightened up all the little things that we work on in practice, and they've become a really solid group. By the end of the season, so we have sectionals coming up, and so I want to see us win sectionals, go to the next round, and go as far as we can past that. Chemistry is awesome. We have a really good group. They are really tight-knit, and they just kind of understand each other and work together really well and talk to each other, communicate, and we're more like a family.
Thank you. Good luck to the water polo for the rest of their season. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we are Dylan Olshansky, Eddie Bacon, Braden Jurgensen, and Danilo.
I'm Alex Julio. Congratulations to water polo on having an amazing season.
And I'm Olivia Townsend. In the spirit of seniors graduating,
Warrior Student Media takes a preview on all the new senior events going on in this next few weeks.
Senior year for the class of 2024 is coming to an end. Dr. Jeff Prickett speaks on the different ways seniors will be celebrated in the coming weeks.
We start with the Distinguished Warrior Banquet, right? And so this is not, a couple of these are not all seniors. So Distinguished Warrior, you guys know what Distinguished Warrior is, and so those students who earn the Distinguished Warrior. And then we go right into that following week, Senior Honors and Awards Night. And again, not for every senior, but if you are on the honor roll, it could be anything from being on the honor roll to receiving a $100,000 scholarship.
Many seniors are looking forward to Senior Awards Night. Michael Oz shares what he is most excited for and what he believes seniors should value the most this time of the year.
I'm excited for the awards night. I have no clue what I'm getting, nor do I know what it's about, so I'm kind of excited to see what that whole thing is about. The time with their friends and seeing everyone and enjoying school before it ultimately ends. You can't go back.
Senior Sunset is one of the many events going on for the class of 2024. Charlotte Alexander explains why she is looking forward to Senior Sunset and closing the chapter on her high school career.
I'm absolutely thrilled for Senior Sunset. It's going to be happening on Thursday, May 9th at 7 p.m. At Peterson Park. And I just think it's a really great way for students to relax, for seniors to relax and kind of get to know each other in that more intimate, comfortable setting. It's really nostalgic for me. I get to look back on my high school experience personally. And it's just a really beautiful way to kind of close the chapter and make something that you think that seniors will really enjoy as they're closing out their final year.
Graduation is the most anticipated event of the year. Quinton Kinsoffer elaborates on why he is most looking forward to graduation.
Honestly, I'm probably most excited for graduation. I mean, even though it's not like as much of an event, I feel like it'll be really good to finally just like kind of be done with high school and move on to like the next phase of my life.
As the year comes to an end, MCHS is looking forward to celebrating the senior class of 2024. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we are Hayden Stone, Travis Kokinos, Marco Vishnovac, and Rylan Davis.
I'm Nate Gibson.
And I'm Ellie Machashik.
Now, most spring sports have been slowly coming to an end. Badminton is one of those sports.
The team celebrated their last home game and senior night this past Thursday. Warrior Student Media was there to capture some wins.
Last week, Badminton had their last game before sectionals. Coach Aaron Harris goes into detail on what Badminton is and what the season consists of.
Badminton is an indoor spring sport. We play on the 8 courts in the main gym at Upper Campus. Our team consists of 3 levels, varsity, junior varsity, and exhibition, with up to 10 players at each level. So we have 10 varsity players, 10 JV players, and we have 8 exhibition players this year. There's no feeder program for badminton, so many of our athletes that come out and play are trying badminton competitively for the first time. So it is something that they have to be willing to learn and put a lot of time into.
Junior Maggie Evans and Alina Virreal explains what they like about badminton and how it shaped their high school career.
I like a lot about it. I love the sport. I like how we travel to different places. They're far, but I love my team, so being on the bus with them is fun. I love everyone on there. I love all the girls there, and they're just really good at making you want to be there.
I really like the family feeling of being with my teammates and practicing with them and like going through like the highs and lows of any sport, like winning and losing, going through all those emotions with them. That's nice. Well, my sister's a freshman this year and she decided to join badminton because of me, so that really encourages me to do good, and because she really looks up to me and I take that seriously.
Good luck on sectionals. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we're Vanessa Atherton, Alex Julio, Lee McClellan, and Jack Fisher.
I'm Jack Fisher. And I'm Lee McClellan. Finally, Yogis, McHenry's favorite frozen yogurt place, tests out some new spring flavors.
Warrior Student Media catches a brain freeze while visiting this past week.
Many of you may know about the frozen yogurt shop located off Richmond Road. Yogis is a popular place for family and friends to get a sweet treat. Assistant Manager Vinny Schwegel walks us through what it's like behind the counter.
I'd say I really like it. It's a pretty chill job and you see a lot of different people. You get to hang out with them and we just kind of get the night ready. Since I'm less busy, I like to stock up for the night shift because they're going to be more busy with more customers. So I don't want them worrying about cutting fruit or stocking items. And then at night, they typically worry about cleaning the store for the next morning, just because after close, that's when it gets really messy. And so that's pretty much stocking in the morning and cleaning at night.
Schwegel further continues on how this welcoming place is perfect for all ages.
I think it's a nice place to go during the summer. You know, you get your cold treat and there's a bunch of couches, chairs, booths to sit around and talk, and it's just a nice place for teenagers and kids and even adults to hang out and grab a little quick snack.
Junior Olivia Kuehler shares some of the things Yogis has to offer to new and returning customers.
We can pick flavors and customize toppings and always find a good spot to hang out. Everything's good there, you can't really mess up, and if you just stick to what you like, then you'll be fine.
From trying new flavors to exploring a wide variety of toppings, Schwegel emphasized how Yogis is a place for everyone to find something they love.
I would say it's a pretty cool experience. You get to make your own yogurt. There's 70 plus toppings to choose from and mix your own creation. You can't go somewhere else and do that. You're able to fill your own cup as much as you want, put in as much cookie dough or whatever that you want, instead of just going to some place that it's a set amount and they do it for you and there's a menu that you have to pick from, versus here you just get to create whatever.
Sophomore Scotty Cole states what it's like if you have never been into a Yogis before.
It's a lot like soft serve ice cream than plain old yogurt. I like that it's really close, nearby to McHenry. There's a lot of open spots, like a little small mall strip right there. It's very welcoming. Everyone there is really nice and friendly. It doesn't cost too much either. Friends and yogurt, man, there's nothing better.
If you're looking for a sweet treat this upcoming summer, consider Yogis. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we are Alina Noel, Cameron Mitchell, Taylor Palkey, and Mika Doe.
That's all for today's show. Be sure to follow the Warrior Weekly on all social media platforms, including Twitter, Insta, and TikTok.
For Matej Masick and all Warrior student media, I'm Marco Vishnak. Have a great week, Warriors.